Hello everyone, welcome back to a video. My name is Monstrous, and in today's video we are going to be playing Roblox Skywars, and I'll show you how I record my videos. We hit 400 subs. Thanks so much everyone, as you are the best people in this world, so thanks for subbing. I'll have a setup reveal at 500 subs, so please make that happen. And in today's video I'm joined by Yusuf, actually.
Wait, hello there.
So, yeah, that's definitely our first try doing that. First attempt. Yeah, so let's begin. Now, I have a 4-step system. The first step is the pre-recordings, step. So it's like, all the scripts I write, or all the practicing. I think of what I'm gonna say, start, like, get ready to record kind of thing.
Yeah.
My second step is the recording bit, the most important part. And in this recording bit, I record. That's kind of straightforward. And my next step is the editing bit. You know, editing. Yeah, editing. And then thumbnail making, and then uploading. So, yeah, I'll show you step by step of how I do all of this. Now, if you haven't already, please do subscribe, as it will really help me out, as this video will take me a long time to edit probably. So, yeah. So let's start with the practicing. So I like to. Can you buy? I suggest you buy a speed potion. So I like to practice with, like, maybe someone. Do you have a speed potion?
Yeah.
Okay, so I suggest you practice with, like, your friends or something like that. Like, have a 1v1 with them. So, okay, ready?
Yeah, pickaxe not doing or no? Okay, I guess it's the pickaxe.
Okay.
GG.
Yeah, so, yeah, I suggest you have someone on Discord as well before you practice, as it will really be kind of easy. Like, it'll make it easier.
Yeah, instead of typing, which takes people 10 years.
Yeah, so, yeah. So, once you think that you have enough time, this is when you start and switch to, like, a game with real people, like that aren't your friends. So, let's just go into Roblox and...
Oh, you're not in Roblox. Congratulations. How to download the Roblox?
Alright, so we're just gonna go into Roblox, and then I'll show you what I do. So this is the part where I record. So I like to have, like, one practice, like a pre-recording. So if I speak in those videos, I don't turn on the recording. Like, I don't press record, but I kind of still, like, pretend that I pressed record. So it sounds weird, but it actually really helps out. And yeah, so we're gonna have a pro skill gameplay video. So, okay. Alright, so let's have a practice round. Usually I don't talk in my videos, as you probably know, or don't know. I'm not sure if you know that.
Bruh.
Well, I don't talk in my pro skill videos. I mean,
yeah. I died it.
And I also suggest finding a server with good ping. Like, some servers don't have good ping, and some do, so I suggest you find maybe a server with a good ping.
Yeah, like, my ping is like 600 right now, so...
Yeah, so you just record, and that's technically all you do. So, we have done recording. Now, we need to go into editing. Now, editing isn't really easy to explain, and you need to know what editor you use. For example, if you use Premiere Pro, use that. But if you haven't started using a video editor yet, I highly recommend DaVinci Resolve. I'm not sponsored by them or anything. I just really, really like their editing software. It's free, and it's really easy to use. So let me show you. So you just go into Resolve after you've downloaded it. Just Google Resolve, download it, and you're done. So wait, it's starting. It's booting up on my other monitor, so you can't see it. Let me just start it, and then I'll show you how to use it. It's not too hard, but okay. So here we have the editor. So what I will do is I will hit new project and I will type anything. I'm just gonna type pro gameplay, whatever. It doesn't make sense. If you understand it, that's good. So what I would do now is I would take the clip that I just recorded and I would just put it right into the media pool or whatever. Hit change. Now make sure that you have it at 60. By the way, people ask me what recorder do I use. I use Elgato's recorder because I have their capture card, this one as you see on your screen. So I use that. But if you use something like, if you don't have a capture card, I highly suggest OBS. Just look for a good OBS tutorial and you should be fine. So yeah. Wait, give me a second. Let me just check something. Okay. So the first thing I do is go to this editing section right here. Now the reason I don't put anything here is kind of hard to use, so I just click that. By the way, if you aren't using Resolve, skip to this time, because this is anyone that's starting with Resolve. Again, if you have any like problem, you can just look up the solution. That's all. So now editing. Now I suggest you start off with cutting the clip because it's so much easier in Resolve. Because it's easier to work from left to right, but first I like to cut everything and then I add effects. But yeah. So the first thing I do is put a bit of color, because all I do in the saturation bit, I just put it to 65. Let's see how that looks like. Like there's a little bit of difference. So like as you can see, I can put it all the way down or I can put it really high, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna put it maybe at 68. I think that's good. Make sure to find a color that matches you. Again, if you have anything to see, there's so much power these editing softwares can do. You just Google it and you'll see the answer, the internet. So what I recommend you do is once you recorded the clip, press shift and then press 9 and see if it's the frame rate that you recorded it. If you didn't record it at that frame rate, delete the clip, paste it back in. Actually, no. Delete the whole thing, press new project, and then just restart it. I know it sounds like it will take double the time, which it will, but it's better. So let's go. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just analyze it and just cut the clips. Okay, so what I suggest you do to make it time saving so you don't have to watch the whole video is you just tap the timeline until you have like a pretty good clip, maybe, or so as you can see, we killed them in a 1v1. So I won, we type GG, and I want to cut right there. So what I do is you can either press this button here, or you just press B on your keyboard and then just click make sure you have this selected. If you don't have it selected, either click it or press N. but just make sure this is selected, then press the blade tool and just click the time thingy. And then press A again or click the arrow to switch back to arrow so you can click on anything, because if you have blade, all you'll do is cut clips. Of course, Control Z undoes the changes, and to redo, hold Control Shift and then press Z. For some reason it's not Control Y, it's Control Shift Z, but yeah. So as you can see here, we're just waiting in the lobby. And I want it to start right when we jump. So like as you can see, when you spawn, watch this. So when you spawn, you kind of jump. So we can use the arrow keys to go frame by frame. As you can see, there's frame number 1 and frame number 2. We want to cut it at frame number 2. So we press B again, then we cut, and then you press A, and then you click the clip. Now what you can do is if you press backspace, then it will just leave a gap. But if you press the delete button that's on there, like somewhere, it's del delete or something, just press that and it will cut that clip and also put the videos together. So now you have something like that. Something like by the way, you can zoom in and zoom out of the timeline by using these. And you want to see if the transition is nice, because if it's rough, then I suggest using one of these transitions. My favorite ones are the shape ones, like the box ones. So if we press the box, look how satisfying that is. Wait. Sometimes you just need to wait. By the way, if you have an SSD in your laptop or PC, like if you have an SSD in a hard drive, please save your Resolve project and Resolve itself on your SSD, because it will be so much better. So as you can see, the box, it makes this really nice effect, this really nice transition. I'm gonna actually include it, and yeah. So and then you can edit, of course. Now I'm just gonna keep it my normal style because I'm not gonna go crazy with my editing like I sometimes do. So yeah. So as you can see, we have this part where there's almost not, so we go to the middle here and do damage. By the way, I suggest if you have a pretty good PC, like if you have like a graphics card in your PC, then I highly suggest to record your video at 60 FPS and at 1080p. But if you don't have that, I think 720p 60 frames, or if you really want, you can record at 1080p 30. I suggest 30 frames is for like someone that 30 frames is for someone that is for talking, like if you're talking your video, and if you're gaming, I suggest that you should do it at 60 FPS. So yeah. So as you can see here, we get this person here, and we go to the middle. So let's just go to the middle so the viewers know everyone's chill, and we're gonna hit B. You want to think of the viewers like they know that you lost or something like that, if you know what I mean. So again, we press B to cut it, and it cuts the clip. Let's look at the clip. As you can see, it was actually a bit harsh, so let's make a triangle. Actually no, let's make a box as well. I like boxes. Triangles I also like, So triangles are like this. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna use triangle. So yeah, you just gotta experiment, see what you like. I mean, no, I suggest you put a lot of effort in your videos because it pays off. And don't put too many transitions because it will look kind of weird. So now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna put some text. Now text is important. So what I do is on the left side I press titles, and then I just literally just drag the text to the line. Now for some reason it kind of lags my computer a bit. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna place it here and we're gonna type in here playing safe here, don't save here. And you don't want it to be huge and in front of the screen so it looks, so I'm just gonna put it up here. Actually no, I'm gonna put it down here. Okay, remember to save. Always save. It will really help you out, trust me. And then this next section here, it's not interesting, it's us making a thumbnail, and we're done. So as you can see, we lowered a 25-minute video into a 6-minute video. But we need to add a few more things. We need to add, let's first save, Control S. So we need to add the outro and the music. So let's start with the music first. What I like doing, like during my editing, I think of what song will suit the most out of my playlist. So I have like a playlist here, and I just like, all of them are just NCS songs, and then I just choose like any song. I don't know what song to choose, so I don't know. Let's choose Okay, all right. We're gonna choose a few songs. So I have a special folder. It's called it is called, in my vids, wait, what? Oh, it's called resources. So in here are all my outro and all my songs. So there's weakness. What I like doing is I like to rename them, because the thing is, I don't like when it's alright. So what I do now is I just, you see, like the green one is the audio track. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna drag the audio, the audio track. So let me find it. So here's the audio track, and we're gonna drag it in the audio section, and we're gonna make it start from the start, of course, because that's logical. And it didn't show up. Let's try again. For me, it's easier to paste it somewhere and then you can move it. It's much easier. Now, as you can see, you can't really hear the gameplay and it's going to be really loud. So what I suggest you do, if you're not speaking in your videos, to put it at maybe -10. Oh yeah, and by the way, people ask me how I get the music. So what I do is I go to YouTube and I search for NCS. And in NCS, you just click that. You just click it. I mean, you choose a song. So, for example, let's choose the song that we were using, Weakness. So I just Google it, and then what I do is I go down here where it says free download and stream. So I click that, and then I press free download, and then that's all. So yeah. Let's go back into my video editing software. So then we need one more song. I'm gonna do the outro first because it's much easier when there's space. So for the outro, I made myself an outro, and yeah. So YouTube allows you to play 20 seconds for your outro. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna press right click and press change clip duration, and we're gonna change it to 20 seconds. There we go. It's at 20 seconds. And we are going to pick the song, which is which is called "On Fire" by Robin Houston. And I like to put it at the end because I need to find the drop. So, and I'm also gonna put the... So I'm gonna put the volume down. I'm gonna turn off the sound here so you won't hear it. And I'll be able to hear it. So I like to switch the sound until you have just a little bit of yellow. So like that, that's good. So as you can see there's the drop. So when you get the drop, I press B, I cut it, then I select it, and then I drag it where there's that. And I also like to put a video transition of a heart because I love you guys. And what I do is I right click it, then I press new compound clip. All this will do is combine them together. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shorten it. So I want it to... Okay, so he fell. But let's start. Alright. Let's make it start here. So we're gonna hit that. And we're gonna drag this slider here, if you see where it is, to make it louder and louder. And we're gonna stop it at 20 seconds. And then we're gonna hit delete. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add the top comment. And the way how I do that is I go to my video. So let's go to my video. Thanks for subbing, everyone, by the way. Please subscribe if you haven't already. This video took me a long time. So we go. So we're gonna scroll down, and so I like this comment. So I picked the comment that has 2 likes. Well, the most likes. So it's either Fultz, this one. Oh no, this one, and no, it's either Dominic's, Tricksters, or someone else. Now I like to have like everyone to have a chance. Like Trickster was already in the top comment. This person wasn't, but I'm gonna pick this one. I like this one more. So we're gonna I press print screen, and then I just and then I save it, and then I just save it, and then all I do now is I open Chrome again, and then I just drag it in. Now I'm gonna do what? Wait, give me. Oh, okay. Sorry, wrong thing. I saved it in the wrong place. I apologize for that. That was really weird. So we're gonna just move this up here. Here we go. So there you go. As you can see, it's there, and I'm gonna stretch it like that. And as you can see, it's really big. I don't know if you've noticed that. So what I do is I click it, and then in the inspector, as you can see, there's this thing, and then you just zoom it out. And put it right here. Let me just make it a bit bigger. It's pretty good. Actually, no, just a tiny bit small. Yeah, that's good. So I press YouTube here, and then I change this to MP4. I browse where I want to save it. I'm gonna save it in the 400 subs, and I'm gonna call it actually final. And I'm just gonna hit add to render queue and then start render. But first, oh yeah, I'm gonna hit that and then press start render. Okay, so we finished the export, and like now it says completed here, as you can see.
So what do we do
now? By the way, I'm joined by Dapple Piotr now.
Oh, hello everyone.
So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit my upload button on my Stream Deck, weird flex, and we're gonna press select file, and we're gonna No, I got that from my friend.
No, you're a rich kid.
No, I
Like,
got
actually.
I got the Stream Deck. Listen, I got the Stream Deck for Christmas from my friend. Okay. Now, it's called Final. I like calling my clips Final because I know which one's which. So let's click open, and it's gonna, while it's uploading, I like to make my thumbnails. Now, you can use whatever program you use, maybe like Photoshop or Blender. I know some people use, but what I'm gonna stick to and what I usually use is
What do you
Pixlr.
use?
Pixlr.
Oh,
So
Pixlr.
so just Google Pixlr. I just cleared my history. That's why
Wonder why you did.
no, the reason I did that is because I needed to clear my cookies to look, cookie. Okay,
Monster.
I'll tell you later. But
Okay.
all right, so we're gonna select so we're gonna select the screenshot, the file we're gonna use. So here it is, and what we're gonna use is we're gonna press right here where it says adjust. And what I like to do is, you need thumbnails that will pop out, so I like putting the vibrance to like around, so it's not too much. I think that's pretty good. I put saturation just a tiny bit up to like 5, and contrast to 5 as well, just to make it look a bit nicer. And shadows, I like to put on like around 70. It looks really like oversaturated, but that's what you want in your thumbnails. And you can make it a bit smoother to make it a bit nicer looking. I like to put it at around like 40. Blur is nice for like some thumbnails if you want to put like a lot of things into them, but I'm not gonna put blur. Grain, I don't know who needs that. Now I put posterize because I really like how it looks like, so I put posterize to maximum. I put fringe to like 15, but sometimes it's too much like in this situation, so I put it to like 5. And virginette, I put it to not so it's like super epic, but not that it's like, but it's not like nothing. So I like to put it just a tiny bit, so it's not like noticeable, but you know. Alright, now I'm gonna put some text. So let's put Roblox Skywars. Now, what font I use? I like to use this font. It's weirdly named, but it's called Daddy Day.
Daddy Day.
No, but it's a really nice font. And I like to use colors such as red or yellow. I'm gonna use yellow because I don't know. I like yellow for the top. And I'm gonna put outline to 3, and I put the color to black, and I put the shadow and turn the opacity all the way up. That's what I do. Alright, next we're gonna put Pro Skill Gameplay. And I'm gonna tilt it maybe a little bit, make it a bit crooked. Actually, no. Let me make it normal. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna put it like, so like right here, for example. I think that would be a nice spot to put it at. And we're gonna make it red, and we're gonna put, again, we're gonna put outline, change it to black, put shadow, and put opacity all the way up. So it actually looks pretty nicer. Now, as you can see here, it looks a bit ugly. So what I like to do is I like to put the blur a bit up as well. And that's it. We made the thumbnail.
How do you save the image?
Now, by the way, if you're taking the thumbnail, make it 1280 by 720, as it will be really easy. And the way how I take the thumbnail itself is with Lightshot. So you just download Lightshot, and then all you do is you press print screen, and then you just select an area and press the save button, and that's all you do. Really, really easy and simple. Yeah. So we hit download, and as you can see, it's already processing. So press upload thumbnail, and then it's in your downloads, and then just select it. There we go. It's nice and juicy and great.
Interesting.
I like to put. So the title needs to be not clickbaity, but it definitely needs to get some attention. So, I like to put Roblox Skywars, and then maybe pro skill game play, and then I put one of these things. So you hold shift and you press backward slash, and then we'll put episode. What episode was that? Sorry, I get lost with my videos. It's fine if you do too. Right, it is. Oh, I didn't have a pro skill. Oh, it was the 5th one. So I guess it's 6. Episode 6. Now, people that help me, well,
Well, yes, of course, I helped you a lot. You know, mental support.
Just talking. And then, I'll just call him Yusuf. Actually, no. Okay. So, let me actually friend him through, Roblox. So, there he is. Let me just copy and paste his profile. Intro. Thumbnail. Now, when you're using NCS, I highly suggest putting their thing like here, because if you don't, you might get copyright strikes. So just giving you a heads up right there. So basically, you wanna choose the song. So we used weakness here. So we're gonna go and Google weakness, and right in the description, if I can pause the video without it playing, it says right here. Oh, okay. So sometimes it says, okay, that's a bad example, sorry. Let's, for example, Stronger Champion Remix. So let's write that. Stronger Champion Remix. Okay, so for example, this.
Hi.
And as you can see here, by the way, hi, I'm still recording. By the way, you can see here, it says, when you're using this track, we simply ask you to put this in the description. So you put this in the description of your video. Like, you won't get copyright strike. That's basically nice.
Yeah.
Or copyright claimed, actually. So, and we used Stronger. And based on their policy, they said that they want you to put their link, but I just do this. So I just put title. I just do this, and then I put link. So like if they don't have the thing that has like to copy, you just copy their link. That's all you technically do. And I already named the outro, and we're fine now, I think. So now we hit let's hit next. Now let's add an end screen. I'm just gonna import from my last video. There we go. Hit save, and back to the YouTube studio. And we hit next, and I like to premiere it. So let's set it as instant premiere. Copy the link. Make sure you have a Discord server, as it will really help. And then you just put everyone premiere starting soon, and we paste the link. So now we are gonna hit publish. Okay, so let's go into let's put in here, hit send,
And then you comment a watermelon. That's very important. You need to comment a
Okay, so there we go. You can watch the video now, and it's done. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. If this video helped you out, please consider subscribing, as it will really help me out. On that note, have a great day and a great night.